all for you guys. I want you to learn how to get into real estate, how to build houses, how to renovate houses, how to make money. What's up, people? Dom Sr. here. Welcome to the Multifamily Investing Podcast, where we talk about everything real estate related. Please join us. Hope you like it. We want to cover all the topics that you're interested in and that you need to succeed in today's markets. Boom. So what's up, Tone?
What's going on?
Good taking you off. Everything's good?
Yes, everything is good.
Yo, thanks for coming in. So Tone is one of our partners in one of our deals, and he's also doing some pretty cool stuff down in Florida. Tony, tell us what you're working on.
Well,
with the cars?
Put me on the spot, man.
Nah, you're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing the Turo stuff, right?
Yeah. So I picked up a convertible, renting it out on Turo. It's always sunny, right? Everybody wants a convertible.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool because I watch it on YouTube all the time, and I hear people, I got 5 cars, 10 cars, and I kind of like the way you're doing it because you started with 1 car and you got into the business in November, right?
Yes.
So what was November like?
So November, the car was rented out, I think somewhere around 22 to 24 days.
That's pretty cool. 22 days in the month of November. That's a lot. And what was the average days per rental? Was it like 3 days, 4 days, like that?
They were about 3 to 4.
3-4 days, and then you get the car back, you clean it up, and then you put it back on the market.
Right back out the next day.
Yeah. Any crazy horror stories like where
so
somebody
far,
comes?
No, so far.
Car smells like weed or some shit.
No.
Nah, that's pretty cool.
So far,
it's pretty cool.
What's good is it's a sports car. It's for the most part it's a 2-seater.
Right.
So you're not getting clients with kids and things like that.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's more of a car to show off.
But they come back and it's clean and no scratches, no dings, no so problems. Far, that was pretty cool. And what happened in the month of December?
December was the same. Booked every day.
That's pretty cool. But let me ask you a question. If I want to rent a car, I can call you directly, right? Yeah. I can be like, yo, Tone, I want to rent a car for 4 or 5 days. And so where do I contact you? You want them to call me or you want them to call you? What's your number?
You could call me.
Come closer to the mic. What's your number?
Call me at 845-659-0549.
Okay, say that again.
845-659-0549.
We'll put it in the comments, and if somebody contacts you directly, then obviously you could give them a better pricing, and then because you're cutting out whoever.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool. People, we're gonna show you a picture of the car. It's a red convertible. What year?
Camaro, yeah.
Camaro.
Yep, 2017.
Nice. So what color is the interior?
It's white and black.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna show you a picture of the car. We'll put it on the video. But we always try to bring new things to our audience, which is real estate. We talk about mortgages, we talk about construction, and then you got something different going on, but it's almost the same thing. You're buying a piece of asset and you're renting it out. You're making the payment and then you're keeping the difference, which is kind of cool. What's the payment on that?
So the payment on
just a rough estimate.
It's $600 a month.
That's cool. And you brought in how much?
Completely financed, no money down, no money out of pocket. So
that's pretty cool. And how much did you bring in November?
November, it brought in about $1,800.
Not bad. So you pay the 6, you bring in 18, you still stay with $1,200. Yeah,
correct.
That's pretty
Obviously,
cool.
You have some expenses.
Gas or whatever. Filling it up. But I think the way you're doing it is pretty cool. You start off with 1 and then you give it 6 months to see how it's going. And if you like the business, and then if you like the business, continue to go forward and add more cars. And then if you don't like the business, just keep the car and chill,
Keep the car, or you can exit, whatever it is. But,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I always tell people the same thing going back to real estate. Hey, try it, because some people, want to become landlords and deal with tenants. Some people want to do the Airbnbs. Sure. Some people want to do, just fix and flips. What do you see going back to real estate? Do you think you would do Airbnb in Florida?
Yes, I'll definitely looking to get into some Airbnb properties. Obviously, just like everyone else in real estate right now, everybody kind of took a step back because, inventory's low, prices
Everything's
are skyrocketing.
expensive,
So,
right.
just looking at other sources, other avenues to bring in income. So, that's where, like you said, went out to a vacation area, where you got Airbnbs, possibilities, short-term rentals, car rentals. We're catering to a whole different community of, a generation that is looking to directly deal with people instead of like going to these larger corporations. And so that's kind of like the client I'm going after.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So if you added, so if you are you gonna add another car? Are you gonna add do like a real estate to do the Airbnb? Which way are you going these days? Because I know that you got some stuff here in New York and New Jersey, and then you did that in Florida just to stay busy. But which way you think you're going?
So I'm gearing up to have 3 cars on the market by spring, which is I'd say mid-March.
That's cool. So the next car is gonna be what, an SUV or like a sedan?
Still undecided on that one. I tell you that. Still
Right.
undecided.
So, because some people I've heard, I think in the past we've spoken, and you were like, I'm thinking about a sports car, a SUV, and a 4-door sedan, so that you could have all of them.
Could have variety.
Yeah.
So I'm undecided
that.
if I'm
I
gonna
like
have
that.
a variety, or for example, like that's why I'm testing out the market with this car. If it does well, like I said, people want to come to sunny South Florida and drive a convertible.
Right.
So if it's broke, don't fix it, right?
Right.
3 convertibles might also do well also. So,
Right. You got to check. That's so funny because that's what my car lineup is like. I got a SUV, I got a 4-door sedan, and I got a sports car.
Okay.
And we also have a truck. So it's so funny because we have because sometimes you want to drive an SUV,
Yep.
sometimes you just want to rock a 4-door sedan. If you got to go to a wedding or something, and you want to dress up, and then sometimes you got the family, and you want to you got to have like 4 or 5
you
people,
need
6
space.
people.
Yep, luxury,
So that makes a lot of sense. But like you said, you got to see what sells the most, and then take it from there, bro. But we thank you for coming in and telling us a little bit about Turo. A lot of our followers are young. They're looking to do new things. They're trying to make money. So we've been telling them, hey, buy your first house. Forget about all that fancy stuff. Try to buy the shittiest house.
Yeah.
But at least you got a house, and then little by little you can fix it up. And then you can sell it. And then, obviously you brought in the Turo. We started talking about it. I'm like, Tony, let's shoot the podcast. Tony didn't want to do it, but I'm glad he did because we want to bring new things to the audience and to the followers for them to try different things to make money. I don't believe in jobs. I don't believe in, the 9 to 5. I want them to succeed. I want them to do well. I want them to try different businesses to see what they like. But
so just one thing to add on that, just because somebody mentioned earlier, right, getting into real estate with no money down.
Right. Somebody else came in. They wanted to, do that.
I mean,
right?
obviously that's the dream, right? But so for example, jumping into this Turo business, if you have a little bit of credit or you're able to finance cars, I mean, these days pretty much anybody could get a car. So that is a business you could get into with very little to no money down.
I like that. So Tony, what you just said made a lot of sense, right? Sometimes people you hear, oh, you can get into a house or building with no money down. That's really tough to do. But with the Turo business, you can go get a car, nice car, throw it on Turo, rent it out, right? The goal is to make enough money to cover the monthly expenses and then have some money left over for you at the end of the month and use it at the same time. So you're kind of driving a really nice car almost for free. Bro, I have an attorney that does that with a BMW, and it's so funny. He has them pick it up in his office. Yeah. He's on Turo. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's local. But he's an attorney. He has a really nice car, and then he rents it out. He rents it out for a couple of days. But the goal is that he rents it out, 10 days a month, and it covers his monthly expenses and his insurance. So he's like, I get the car for free. So he kind of likes that, and I think he has 2 cars. So if anybody wants to start a business with no money down, this might be an option for you. But the ultimate goal is to have enough income or enough rental income from the cars to cover the monthly expenses. So you just can't get it and not do any work, right? You got to apply yourself and work on it.
There's a lot of information out there. Definitely research the car that you're interested in first. You don't want to just go buy something that does just because you like the car, but it doesn't get a lot of attention. You want to make sure you have a car that is in demand so that, when you do post it, people have an interest in your vehicle.
And you have full coverage? Like, I'm not full coverage. I'm talking about warranty. So, like, if the car breaks down,
yes,
it's covered on the warranty.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to get like a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000.
Right, yeah. So, make smart decisions, protect your assets. I have, a 4-year, 100,000-mile warranty. I don't plan on keeping the car at the full term. That way before the warranty is over, I'll sell the car, re-up, change the inventory, right? You got to keep it fresh. So
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Do you have that the rim protection? What do they call that when they
yes.
What do they call that?
Dent and scratch, rim, lost key,
everything.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, bro. The other day somebody lost a key to I think it's a SUV, a Mercedes, $1,500 for a key. $1,500 for a key. That is crazy. He was like asking his 2-year-old, "Hey, have you seen my key?" Because he's like, she plays with my keys all the time, so I know that she lost it, and he's been looking for it in all her toys and stuff like that. So he's like freaking out. But Tone, we'll post your information down below. Tony's a good dude. Real dude, into real estate, into cars, and then hopefully you'll do something in Florida and we could go check you out, and then hopefully you could do some Airbnbs over there when we could rent out some stuff from you, and we could tell our customers to rent out some units from you and the cars. And then if you guys want to do anything and you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Tony. He's a real dude. He is one of our investors, and we have done deals with him before, so I vouch for him. So again, thank you for coming in. I know you didn't want to get on camera, but you did the deal. Yo, thank you. Yeah, no doubt. All right, bro.